SaBeedo Nights. So it's been a very, very great 2023 start for SaBeedo Nights. And thank you for everyone who joined the past three episodes. I can't believe this is already the fourth episode for the year, for January. So, and I would like to welcome everyone who are with me here right now on Zoom. Thank you, Ma'am Bernice, for joining. Reza, Ma'am Net, Josh, and all of you here. If you have any questions all throughout the presentation, you can chat po, and we will accommodate as many as we can within the time that we have. Okay, so again, SaBeedo Nights is conversations about the fascinating world of bees and honey. We just would like to talk about different topics regarding beekeeping, bees, and honey. So tonight, please just let me share my screen so I can properly introduce our speaker for this evening. All right, so I hope you're seeing on screen right now. Okay, and then just a recap for the past 3 weeks. We've had these three episodes already. Sorry, naghang po. Okay, on the second episode was Juan Carlos Gutierrez, my batchmate in Basic Beekeeping Seminar in 2018. He talked to us about getting ready for Honey Flow 2023. And last Saturday, we had the pleasure of having with us no less than the Queen Bee of the Philippines, Ma'am Cleo Servancia, who talked about beekeeping in 2023, moving on from the pandemic. So I'm sure for those of you who have been able to join us, you learned a lot from that talk with Ma'am Cleo. And tonight, we have the pleasure of talking to somebody who used to be an overseas foreign worker. He's now currently the owner of HN Organic Farm in Mindoro, which is an accredited learning site and cooperator of the ATI, that's the Agricultural Training Institute. And he's also a board member of the Eastern Mindoro College. So my fellow Beaks, friends, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome on screen our very special guest tonight, Ma'am Ramona Neth Pastor, all the way from Eastern Mindoro College. Ma'am Neth, thank you so much for joining us tonight here on SaBeedo Nights. How are you po?
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor and privilege to be here in one of your episodes of SaBeedo Nights, Sir Alex.
Yeah, I'm really happy po. I met po Ma'am Net personally when we had the BNet convention in Bohol. That was last September. And nagstay din po kami sa isang farm doon kina Sir Jolit sa Bohol. And we also went to Chocolate Hills. So we had a great time talking about her passion, how she got into beekeeping. But I'll let you tell her I'll let you tell her story po. So, Ma'am Net, can you quickly share to us what made you start this journey into beekeeping and why?
Actually, I really like farming. I love bees and butterflies. So when I got to work in Julie abroad, ito ang naisip kong balikan para hindi ako ma-stress. Sabi nga, when the door opened, that is your calling. I started farming 2016.
Okay, so you used to work how many years po as an OFW?
Actually, I've been abroad for almost 17 years.
Okay, and you started this farm in Mindoro po. Bale, is it a family farm or you brought it as one of your investments while doing your while working abroad?
Actually, inheritance ito ng sa mother side.
Ah, okay. So, kumbaga among the family, kayo po yung sinipag na magtuloy?
Tama. Tama.
Oo, kakatuwa. So, can you tell us more about your farm? If you don't mind po, the area, ano yung mga, since it's an organic farm, ano yung mga crops nyo na po nandoon, and how they benefit from the bees that you keep po.
Okay. H&R Organic Farm is an integrated, diversified organic farm. It's located at the organic capital of Oriental Mindoro, the town of Bungabong. It is also a Philippine Good Agriculture Practice or PhilDAP certified farm. We conducted product development training, baking classes, farm to table, organic agriculture production, organic confections production, of course, beekeeping and others.
Wow, ang
It's
dami.
a 19 hectares farm.
Wow, laki talaga.
Mostly forested.
I really hope I can visit your farm very soon. Ma'am, ikwento mo nga po sa mga viewers natin. Although also those who are on Facebook Live, thank you so much for joining. Ma'am Neth, can you share the story nung nagsisimula pa lang kayo? Anong species yung pinagsimulan nyo at bakit yun yung napili nyo?
Actually, I got into what's that? Apis mellifera. Because I've done apprenticeship with my beekeeper friends from US. Then I realized the setup is different in Philippines. So I attended backyard beekeeping at Dexter's Apiary, kay Sir Dex.
Okay.
In Parañaque. Then after that, I attended UPLB, the program of Doc Cleo, October batch 2016. Siyempre, loaded with knowledge. Kami yung batch na nakaikot sa Quezon. Sa Laguna,
Saka nun,
sa
face-to-face
Cavite.
talaga. So 5 days na
face-to-face.
intensive. Oh.
And then I learned Apis cerana with Shirley Gaitana. Bribiligula, I learned in the farm na lang. Pag mababa, ako na yung kumukuha. Then I visited lots of farm in Philippines. Malaya Bee Farm, Greenwell Bee Farm, Bee Mary, Jolitz, of course, and others. Bawat farms na yan, you will learn something new and different. And I get inspired by all of them.
Okay, backtrack lang po tayo. So you started with Apis mellifera and you mentioned po that you have this sort of apprenticeship. Can you tell us about the photos that are on the screen, ma'am?
Yeah, actually, that is one of my memorable experiences or moments in beekeeping. So this was during one of my apprenticeship. I think 2019 in USA. Double master, the one in the photo is double master beekeeper Ralph Carter, one of the author of Understanding Colony Build Up, and the one developed the technique. He's the president of Mount Diablo Beekeepers Association in California. Offered to sponsor me scholarship at Cornell University, Cornell. Kinausap niya si Emma Mullen. Medyo napaisip at nagulat ako, kaya I told him I will think it over. He sent me home Kindle loaded with beekeeping books para daw ako makapag-prepare. Kaya lang syempre gusto ko pa rin umuwi ng Pinas. Kaya I went to syempre naisip ko different setup. Philippine is different setup.
Just try
Attended with Sir Dex.
So anong year po to ulit, ma'am?
2019.
Wow. So you even meron pa siyang dito top bar ba to?
He got a lot of I mean you know this one he got a lot of Langstroth hives and he got top bar hives. Doon matututunan mo lahat, and then he got this honey house wherein doon lahat yung mga equipments, lahat ng yung what you call the warmer, etc. You will learn a lot from that area. It's in Walnut, California. And if you visited also the other member of the association, you will also learn a lot of things from them.
Gaano katagal yung training nyo doon?
Actually, it's just short. But every time I went to US, I wanted always to visit beekeeper friends. So most of them, Filipina ang wife, and then studied also in UPLB, B
Wow.
program.
Oo. So parang you've taken advantage of all the training
Yes,
opportunities that are available and even
yes,
in the US. So you mentioned iba yung setting in the US versus in the Philippines. So when
yes.
you finally came home to the Philippines, did you start with mellifera sa farm ninyo?
Yeah,
And
I
how was
started
it?
with Melifera, but actually it's failed. It failed
Mm,
kasi ang madaming predators,
mga ibon or
mga
frogs?
ibon. Yeah,
Oo.
our farm is nearest is the nearest untouched forest in town. So rich in fauna and flora, and all bees thrive
Oo.
there, but all the predators are also there. Kaya si Melipera struggle talaga.
Oo. Okay. Sige. But eventually you got back to Melipara, which we will talk about later,
Yeah,
no? Then,
yeah.
so we ano lang po muna. Natuwa na ako dun sa kwento niyo about dun sa pagkuha niyo ng mga feral colonies ng
Yeah.
Biroy.
I
Can you
will
share
tell
that
you.
story for everyone to
That's
learn
a
also how to do it?
Yeah. Because I have lots of memorable moments with my beekeeping journey.
Mm.
Um, our property is a barren terrain. Doon ko lang nakuha yung mga starting feral colonies ko. So inakyat ko yun from yung bakilid side ng mountain. Inilagay ko sila sa old mosquito net. And then nasira, umaakyat na ako sa bundok, sa gilid. Hinihila ko sila. Unfortunately, nasira sa gitna ng bundok. So they chased me. You know naman, imagine
Yes, yes.
from the wild, sobrang tatapang.
Tapos wala ka
And
pang
then
bail.
wala akong bail kasi hindi ko pa na ano yun eh. So, tumakbo ako, akit ng bundok. Iniwanan ko na. Then binalikan ko sila after 3 days. May dala na akong sako.
Buhay pa sila after 3 days. Andun pa rin sila sa site.
Andun pa rin sila sa site kasi wala
Mm.
naman silang cover. It's just the mosquito net.
Yeah,
Okay naman sila.
I was hoping na meron kayong photo video of that
Oo nga eh.
very very young
Actually,
moment
wala
ng
na. Nakurap na dun sa isang phone ko. Pero it's a good balik-balikan
Mm.
yung
You can
alaala
always
ng
look back. Oo.
my first feral colonies.
So kumusta yung from those feral colonies po? How were you able to propagate them?
Yeah, I got
Napadami
13.
niyo po.
Yes.
Wow.
I got 13 and then it became almost 1,000. But
1,000 colonies?
but I cut it into 400. Yun lang yung kaya ng forage ko, I think, kasi marami ang
Mm.
namamatay.
Mm.
So, yun. I just maintain it into 400.
Okay. Right. So for the benefit of our viewers naman who may not be familiar with stingless bees, how would you say have they contributed to the success of your organic farm?
Yeah, of course. I really profit from them because of the pollination.
Mm.
Through pollination, I think that is the best profit that I got from them. The time I placed the bees there is a tremendous increase in our crop production. In one area, before I got only 1,800 coconuts, now it's more than 2,000.
Wow,
And
almost
also,
double.
and also the fruits are set. The fruit set are good. Especially the mangoes. We were and we were able to use the byproducts of this very well.
Mm.
Of course, not to mention the millet tourism in the farm and
Mm.
apple tourism.
Okay. So ang dami talagang pwedeng gawin dun sa farm niyo because it's 19 hectares, no? But aside from those opportunities that I mean the pollination services and you benefited from them, you also mentioned about the challenges which are yung mga predators. When it comes to this thing that which was basically for the yun yung naging problems mo for the mellifera. How about for keeping stingless bees naman po? What challenges did you encounter? you would consider unique to your location?
Parang sa stingless bees, not much. Kasi ang management na niya is less 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 pest. Yung
Mm.
management is also okay lang. Yung hindi siya ganun kaalaga as compared to mellifera.
Mellifera na weekly talaga, especially during
Oo.
honey flow.
Yeah.
Okay. Sige. Okay, ma'am. Thank you for sharing to us a little bit about why you went into beekeeping and how we have benefited from it. Now, since our topic is really about campus beekeeping, we'll go to that main discussion na po. So, let me just again share my screen, but while I do, can you tell us more about this project and how did it come about? Did they invite you to put it up, or you volunteered to place set up this apiary and meliponary in the school? So, by the way, the school again is Eastern Mindoro College. This is the facade.
Yeah. At first, I really wanted to have beekeeping in situ from TESDA at Asian Organic Farm. I know that there is already training regulations. May paper na yun eh. The competency is under the agriculture, forestry, and fishery sector. I went to provincial office of TESDA. Wala daw assessment center. Then to regional office, all of them were saying it is a non-TR course, meaning walang training regulations, which is merong papel, pero parang may problem. And then I even consulted Doc Cleo about this. She said may mga meetings pa na para maging ganap na training regulations yun. So sa isip ko, okay lang. By the way, I am a holder of National Tibet Trainer
Ano yun? Ano yun, ma'am?
Certificate, NTTC. National
Okay.
Tibet Trainer Certification.
Mm-mm.
One of my competencies include organic agriculture production. So naisip ko para maiba sa other OAP, I will integrate beekeeping kahit ilang oras lang.
Mm-mm.
Kaso naipit din yung papel. Yung pinaka-permit ba?
For the for HN. Oo.
For the, yeah. Sana yun. Kaso hindi rin parang hindi na-approve ng TESDA. I don't know kung parang napapaisip ako, parang it's like justice delayed is justice denied. So as stockholders of Eastern Mindoro College, I get a chance to attend meeting of APCOM. APCOM is a Association of Private Colleges of Oriental Mindoro. And then it is an informal meeting during the time, during the pandemic ito. So kumustahan. Members were talking, then I overheard, this pandemic really give us headache. Napakahirap makakuha ng government scholarship for the students. Kaya wala na munang nag-i-enroll. Not unless may grant sa state universities. Then the other member said, they converted portion of their school into small farms na daw or garden kasi walang mangyayari kung
Lockdown
legacy
eh.
lang daw yung wala daw mangyayari kung legacy lang daw as school owner ang paiiralin, sabi nila. So ako'y nag-isip. I offer the bees to put in their garden or farms, sabi nila. Oo, maganda yan. Kaya pagbalik ko sa town ko, I proposed to Eastern Mindoro College, to the meeting of the board, pinakita ko yung importance and I told them, syempre parang walang masabi. I told them magdo-donate ako ng 20 SB.
Wow.
Syempre walang it's all free eh.
Biruin po lahat to, ma'am.
Yes. Una, that's the first one. Then I attended BNet Philippines, right, where we saw each other there. I asked opinions from Sir Fred Dosada, Sir Jumar of Jewens Visayas, Ma'am Dalen, Ma'am Mercy, Sir Albi. Ikaw po. Yeah, ikaw po. Pagbalik ko ng Mindoro, I sent videos of the school rooftop to Sir Albi. Videos. Then I asked him if I can do the setup there. He's may masipag na consultant. Nangaabala ako lagi. We communicate through chat. Then he suggested to me to put net.
Mm.
Ayun, and then I started to put mellifera. And that's the beginning of everything.
Okay, so all of this happened right after Binet, which was September
Yeah,
lang, di ba? Last week of September.
yeah,
So
September.
3 months lang.
3 months lang.
And then
Ah,
back to school na ba dun sa Eastern Mindoro College at that time, ma'am? Or
yes.
okay.
Actually, when I stole the bees, no student yet. We are still preparing
Mm-mm.
for our face-to-face permit.
Okay.
Luckily, we are the fourth school in Mindoro to get full implementation ng
Mm-mm.
face-to-face. When they see, the mga students see it, everyone loves the new setup. Nobody naman, parang nobody opposed about the, actually, my SB is exposed to the garden. But the milliperas,
Mm-mm.
nakalock ang door sa rooftop. Only me and the utilities had access to the door. Pag
Okay.
may training lang ako nagpapapasok.
Mm-mm. Okay. So basically you already have 20 stingless bees there, and how many colonies of mellifera?
Mellifera, I get 3 now. Actually,
Wow.
it's all my mellifera, even in the farm, I
Mm.
got a total of 8 before. But due to weather
Mm.
situation, I have only 3 now.
Kumusta
Hopefully
yung
by
ano doon, yung mellifera doon? Kasi doon sa farm ninyo, it didn't work out because of the predators. Doon ba sa school, walang
according
predators?
to hindi, actually according to Sir Albi, city, huwag kang maglagay diyan sa farm mo. City bis yung inaalagaan mo. So
Mm.
when I transferred to the ground of PMC, I think much better eh. Kasi nasa rooftop sila, and then they see 360 degrees of their view for the forage. Kaya
When
ganun.
when you say rooftop, anong floor po ba yun?
Third floor lang yung fourth
Okay.
floor, I think. Yeah.
Fourth floor. Okay. So, and then ang vicinity, 3 kilometer, for the benefit of our viewers then who may not be familiar yet, the Apis mellifera, they can forage up to within 3 kilometer radius. So, dun po sa vicinity ng school po, ano yung mga maraming puno dun ngayon?
Actually, Nara, mangoes,
Wow,
kasi
sarap.
may mga katabing schools, mga elementary schools.
Mm.
So, ayun, kaya medyo maganda yung forage.
Anong honey flow season dyan, ma'am? Is it also same here as in Manila na right now it's minor honey flow na eh? Dyan din ba?
Yeah, actually, oo. But the problem here is yung weather talaga nag-change eh. Yung climate change talaga eh. Problem
Mm.
talaga na ibang-iba yung
Muulan pa
weather
din.
ngayon. Sobrang ulan. Actually, 3 weeks na itong continuous raining, and then ang lamig.
Mm.
Nagpunta nga ako dito sa sobrang lamig sa
Mm.
daan.
Okay. Sige. So going back to your project, besides it being parang I wouldn't say na spur of the moment lang na dahil pandemic wala masyadong magawa, try natin mag-bees. Ano yung main objectives niyo for putting it up in the school po? And how did the board take it? Is it like something for research, or is it for additional income, both, or ano yung main
Actually,
objectives ng
yung
school for
main
that?
objective ko yung when I presented it to them, the proposal, the
Mm.
objective of the project is for the students, parents, guardians, teachers, and other stakeholders to be aware of the importance of this to our biodiversity and sustainability. So,
So it's more an educational awareness talaga. So kung meron man kayong ma-produce na honey and all of its byproducts, bonus na lang yun. Parang
bonus na lang.
it will be for parang may mga caretakers ba kayo doon who are doing it, or kayo mismo yung nag-attend doon sa mga bees?
Ako, actually yung una, that's why it's very hard to start kasi I was the only one who did everything.
Off mo na yung camera.
It's hard to start kasi wala akong katulong. But when I started to train students, marami na yung nagmamalasakit sa mga bees. Sa
Yun
first
ang
training po,
pinakamaganda.
at saka nakakatuwa, sa first training po yung mga takot sa bee, sila pa yung nag-volunteer unang humawak.
Oo. Sige ma'am, can you tell us about this photo? Kailan to nangyari and
This was
what was the
af-
outcome?
after the ano na to after the BNet.
Mm-mm.
Yan yung mga first, ito yung mga before, actually before Christmas. Before
Mm-mm.
Christmas. Trial muna yan. And try ko muna kung sino yung attend. And then suddenly all the NSTP students pina-attend nung NSTP head nila. And then
Sorry, hindi na
even
ako
the
familiar. Ano yung NSTP?
NSTP is ano nga ba yun? It's just a program na
Parang curriculum
it's
nila.
like because there is a wordings at NSTP,
Oo.
TDWS like that, and then ROTC. So maybe
Mm,
that's non-formal or co-curricular activities.
parang
I
elective
am not,
nila. Elective.
yeah,
Oo.
I'm not really also
Mhm.
very particular with this, but
It's okay, it's okay.
that one, yeah. So yun.
So from among these parties, all of these are, of course, are students of the college. And then
Yeah, and then
um,
the dean, Dr. Falia, joined us, and also one teacher, the head of NSTP class, she joined.
ano yung feedback nila when after the training?
Yeah, yung
Are the one of them
post-evaluation po.
interested to do it on their own, in their own farms or in their own
Yeah,
houses?
actually, meron na nga, they are proud of their school for the learnings. There are
Mm.
some students reported to me that they are keeping SB already in their houses.
Saan sila kumuha?
Sa kanila daw house, sa mga haligi ng bahay nila.
So, tinuro niyo din
Inindak
ba yung
nila.
induction sa kanila? Yung pag
Yeah,
tinuro niyo din?
yeah. Pero yung
Ah.
hands-on, kasi I have only 20 SB. Then I told them we will be having hands-on sa farm. Kaya lang hindi namin
Mm.
nagawa during the season na sobrang maulan. So
Mm.
yung batch na to hindi pa sila nakakaranas ng talagang pag-iidak. Pero tinatry na nila. Kaya
Mm.
mga SB lang daw sila sa house nila.
Napansin ko lang, no, all of them have these stingless bee veils, no? What's this? You
Yeah,
provided for them or they paid it for
yeah.
them?
I provided that one. I bought it from
Yeah,
Trimiel.
yeah. Trimiel, nakikita ko yung logo.
Yeah, I bought it
And you
from
provided it
Magdalen.
for them for free or
Yeah,
parang pahiram lang during
it's
the
hiram
training?
lang yan. Hiram lang.
Okay. Mm.
Uh,
Magkakatuwa.
pag,
So at least sila mismo, they're interested to know about stingless
yeah,
beekeeping.
and they love the bee. Talagang
Mm.
pagkasuot ng bee, they take photo, selfie na agad ng selfie. So, shout out to Ma'am Dalen.
Sir Alex.
Sir Alex, yes.
Okay, so pero ito po, parang munggo-munggo to.
I actually, I have two, I 10 this munggo and 10 like this, 10 beroy,
Okay.
Trigona beroy.
Mm. Yeah, again, for the benefit naman of our viewers or all those also are in Zoom right now who may not be familiar, can you quickly differentiate what's itong nakikita nila sa screen, which is munggo-munggo and the Tragonola biroy?
Yeah. The beroy is mas malaki siya, a bit bigger than this. Pag nakita mo siya sa microscope,
Mm-mm.
and their body is darker and they have lots of feathers. Mas mabilis silang makakuha ng mga bee bread than munggo-munggo, kasi munggo-munggo smaller lang yung honey pots niya. Tapos parang mga munggo yung kanyang mga brood.
Mm-hmm.
And ayun. Purposely I donated the 10, half so that all of them will know the difference of these two SB species.
Mm-hmm. So it's really good na nakakapag-coexist tong dalawang species na 'to, 'no? So as in magkakatabi yung mga colonies nila, ma'am, or spread apart ba sila dun sa school?
Magkakatabi sa ngayon.
Mm.
Magkakatabi pero under sila sa Arapilis para may foraging ground sila kahit maulan.
Okay.
Actually, I think Sir Ramil Atienza give us the meaning of NSTP.
Yeah, I saw it here po. It's a National Service Training Program with component po na yan nga ROTC, CWTS, and LTS. He's also from EAC po? EMC?
He's from Mindoro State
Ah,
University.
okay. Sir, thank
Hi,
you.
Sir
Thank you for
Ramil.
joining also. And then, these are the other, kumbaga, ito na yung lahat ng nangyari during that particular training, no? And will you be allowing them to help you take care of those colonies, especially if you also have plans to do more things for your farm, baka hindi mo na siya mabalikan, or you've really dedicated you have dedicated time to attend to all these colonies po sa school?
Actually, purposely I did that because may yung time po kasi sa farm at saka sa na nakakain yung time ko dun sa farm. So sabi ko para hindi ako ma-stress. I put those colonies here para medyo may titingnan ako in case of my break time.
Okay. So, what would you consider naman, or what have you encountered so far as challenges when it comes to, magkaiba kasi sa stingless beekeeping within a campus muna, ano yung mga challenges na nakikita nyo? If there are any.
Sa campus, siguro, like what you told me, like what we discussed before, yung dapat, nakalimutan ko talaga actually yun, yung dapat stipulations for the
Sa MOA.
Sa MOA.
Oo. I was
I did
about
not
to
give
ask
much.
you earlier pa pala. I missed that one. So, can we just go back and track? Although you said na board member po kayo ng school or even a stockholder, di ba? Ma'am? You still had to have MOA, of course. That's a memorandum of agreement. For the benefit of those who would like to also set up campus beekeeping, what are the important stipulations that should be in there?
Actually, for me, it's just when I started it, it's just only the proposal as the benefits of beekeeping, etc. But I think there must be really stipulations like yung tungkol dun sa tawag doon sa
Sting incident.
Sting incident kasi yun ang pinaka
risk.
Posibleng risk na mangyayari sa sa students
Yeah.
But I will be going
po.
back to I did not give much attention to this. Na-miss ko siguro dapat kong balikan ito. Kasi as a private school, we have annual obligation to the students through PEAC. PEAC is a Private Education Assistance Committee. To have MOA with the doctor, dentist, and all of the students are required to have insurance. So hindi ko binigyan pansin masyado. Kasi nga, iniisip ko, okay, they have insurance naman, so okay lang siguro. Like that. But I think, yeah, you are right there that we must have stipulations for any untoward incident happens.
Medyo lang po ako, no, kasi while preparing for this talk, of course, usually I get to interview muna yung mga guests ko. So, I send them a preliminary list of questions, and yun yung mga isang natanong ko kay Ma'am Neth. Kasi in my case, although hindi naman campus, it's a hotel. It's a 5-star hotel actually in Makati. So they asked me to become their resident beekeeper. But then, kasi medyo binabalanse natin siya eh. Kasi in one hand, we don't want to put fear dun sa mga estudyante na, ay, nakakatakot pala yung mga bees dyan. Di ba? Kasi parang counterproductive yun. We want to educate them about the importance of the bees in our ecosystem, in our environment. Tapos sasabihin na natin sila na pag may nakagat or pag may nasting, hindi ko sagutin yan. Parang ganun. Sa akin naman, since sila yung lumapit sa akin to become their beekeeper, and of course, may mga hotel guests kasi it's a 5-star hotel, tapos it's beside major shopping malls. Meron kasi akong nakikita na risk na what if may naglalakad doon tapos for whatsoever reason, na-sting siya tapos nalaman nilang merong bee doon sa hotel, then magreklamo sila, ano yung responsibility ko doon? Parang ganun. So I put it in the MOA na the hotel recognizes the risk kasi meron pa rin po statistically, if I'm not mistaken, for Apis mellifera po 1 in 100,000 merong serious allergic reaction to these things that could result to even death. So ano yung, as a beekeeper, ano yung responsibility ko doon? So I made it clear doon sa MOA na the hotel recognizes that risks and they will not make me answerable for whatever incidents na mangyaring ganun. So I asked the same kay Ma'am Neth kasi ito naman mga estudyante which is mas marami. And every day or all throughout the week nandoon sila. What if may makapasok sa classroom tapos may allergic reaction siya talaga? Yun, that's where that discussion went. But as she said, currently wala siyang ganun na stipulation sa MOA. I'm not sure lang pagbabalik kayo dun sa school kung sabihin nila, meron palang ganyang risk. Wag na, paalisin mo na yan. I hope hindi
As a
naman.
responsible beekeeper naman ay yung bees ko nga is nakalock doon
Yeah,
sa...
and na-mention naman may nalagay kayong net, no? So, of course, yeah. Yun lang. And again, we don't want to put fear naman dun sa mga estudyante. I think they just need to know na merong mga bees dun sa campus. And by now, I'm sure they know it already. And I hope pag nakapag-harvest sila ng honey dun, magpa-free taste po kayo. I-demo niyo yung pag-harvest. So all the more that they can see, they can appreciate the importance of all these bees within their campus. Oh, time check, it's already 8:40, but we can still we can still continue for a few minutes. For those who are with us on Zoom right now, you may chat po any questions you may have. You can also raise your hands if you would like to ask personally to Ma'am Neth any questions you may have, especially if you have plans to put up yun nga, campus beekeeping. And I'll also check naman sa Facebook if there are any questions right now. But while doing, so far naman wala pang mga nagreklamo na takot. Not necessarily na talagang nasting na sila, pero nakita nilang may bees doon, baka nagtanong sa school administrator, bakit niyo po pinayagan na may ganyan? Wala naman pang ganun pa so far.
Wala naman. Accepted naman. Even the parents accepted naman.
It's very nice. It's good to know. Okay, so how do you see the project naman 5 years from now?
I think it's positive. Positive. It will progress because nga I involve the NSTP students. They are gardening the area. We never know. We may include this in business and entrepreneurial course in the future. And if we are able to apply for BTLE, Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education courses, it could be part of the agri-fishery sector. It could also be integral part of organic agriculture production kasi those agriculture graduates or students must have knowledge in beekeeping, especially if they are planning to work agri-sector abroad. Kasi some farm abroads are relying on pollinators, gaya ng mga almond plantations, di ba sa Israel, sa US, sa
Australia.
Australia. So, yun, it could help them. So, sa akin, this project is positive.
Yeah, and I wish you really great success dun po sa project niyo, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
And I pray na marami talagang matrain pa kayo na nagiging very, very good beekeepers.
Thank you so much.
Opo. Okay, So far, wala po namang ibang questions coming in. Any advice po to those who would like to do campus beekeeping din po? So I think sa inyo kasi pala, parang meron kayong, in a way, influence because you're a member of the board of the school, no? But what could you advise naman for those, like, kunwari, like me, if I don't have any involvement or partnerships in any school, but if I want to approach the board of any particular school or university, what would you advise me and the rest who would like to do it po?
I think ma-explain lang maayos nila dun sa admin na kung pwede sila maglagay ng bees or whatsoever. Pero kasi parang positive ang, especially those who have school school na may mga farms and gardens.
Mm-mm.
Kasi na-experience ko yan So gusto rin naman talaga ng iba na magkaroon sila. So yun, siguro approach lang at saka syempre yung proposal maayos, and then may mowang maayos. I think it will prosper.
Okay. Thank you. May comment lang po si Sir Alvin Lopez, new beekeeper here. Due climate change, nag-extend yung lamig at ulan dito sa location namin, Silang, Cavite. Affected din ba yung honey flow months?
Yes. Yes. Sobrang affected. Kasi dito sa amin ganun din For 3 weeks na tuloy-tuloy ang rainy season, talagang affected siya. Hindi namin ino-open yung mga hives. Hindi kami nag-open ng boxes. Kasi mapi-feel mo naman saka sobrang agitated ng bees during this season.
Si Alvin, anong species yung inaalagaan mo sa silang? Is it mellifera or stingless bees? Meli din siya. I think ang isa sa magiging problem is yung mga instead na blooming na yung mga mangga, pag umulan kasi talagang nalalaglag din yung mga so yung foraging sources nila. So madidelay lang kasi eventually naman pag nag-stop na yung mga rains, mag-bloom naman sila ulit. So madidelay lang konti. Pero makakaano din sila.
Parang it's
kung
like when
kulang
you're
sila ng
opening It's like when you're opening the SB hive, di ba? Nadidelay siya. One open is 2 weeks yung back up mo.
Yes. And even yung kung I don't know kung bago lang ba yun, nukes pa lang, you started with nukes and how long ago did you start? Kung wala pa silang enough food na store, yun, baka yung scarcity kasi ng pollen is the source of protein. So pag wala silang ma-forage na pollen, ma-affect din yung yung egg laying patterns nung queen. So yun yung isa sa mga effect niya. But we really hope na mawala na ngayong February yung mga sporadic rains. Even sa Manila kasi, although this whole week walang rains na So hopefully magtuloy-tuloy na. Tsaka ang dami na talagang mangga na in full bloom sa paligid namin ngayon. Okay, so anyone pa po from the audience who would like to ask from Ma'am Neth, or would you like to share anything po about campus beekeeping as well?
Thank you, Ma'am Maria Concepcion Persas. Thank you,
Nandito nga
Ma'am.
pala siya. Hello, Ma'am. Okay, so I'm checking again the Facebook post. So far, no questions po. Okay, so any parting words, ma'am, to our aspiring beekeepers, be it for campus beekeeping or whatever setting?
Dream and fly with the bees. There are 1,000 ways and chances to do that, and be inspired to forage for opportunities. Yun. I am truly humbled to be given this opportunity, sir, to be here with you tonight. Thank you so much, Sir
Ma'am, the
Alex.
pleasure is mine actually. Ang nakakatuwa talaga yung mga kwentuhan natin even nung nandun tayo sa Bohol, and I hope really na makapunta ako. Sabi pala ni Sir Fred, sabay tayong pumunta dun, sir. Pupunta daw siya dun sa March sa
Oo
farm
nga.
nyo.
Oo nga. Second week to ng March. Parang gano'n ang sabi niya.
Let me check kung kakainin yung schedule. Ay, may pahabol po si Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie Daniel Tamayo. Ma'am, paano po ba ang expenses sa mga inputs sa campus beekeeping? Sarili po ba or counterpart ang school?
For me kasi is sa school. Sa school. Maliban doon sa mga donated things ko. Yung mga dinonate ko from the farm. So, yun. Usually the school.
And
Kasi sila
that
naman
should
ang
be very clear dun sa MOA. So that's we always
yes,
go back to the MOA. So kailangang clear yun. Tsaka
clear.
may mga iba kasi po na I had an experience with an NGO naman. Wala kaming MOA. Pero ako yung nag-aabono ng mga lahat ng mga supplies, lahat from the foundation frames, miticide, pollen patties, etc. Tapos after ng harvest, pag nabenta na lahat yung mga saka ko sila ibibill. Pero it depends on your depende talaga sa motivation mo din and your objectives for doing into that. Pero if it's a partnership na you can kasi may mga iba naman ang arrangement ko is magiging beekeeper ako sa place nila, pero i-allow nilang magdala din ako ng sarili kong colonies. Yung sa colonies nila i-harvest nila, yung sa akin i-harvest ko din. Yung cost nila yung parang ganun. So depende talaga sa magiging usapan ninyo.
Depende. Kasi kagaya nga nun, may donated ako mga bees. So, syempre yung mga extension on top, edi inaako ko na parang ganyan.
Tsaka yung palampong pag-train nyo sa kanila, I'm sure it's free. So
yeah, it's free.
That's something that's really you can never put an amount to that kasi whatever they learned from you, they can if they really were serious during all those sessions, they will put it to heart and apply it in their own colonies. It will benefit them for a lifetime. Yun. From Ma'am Mercy, sabi niya, congratulations Ma'am Net. Pwede naman i-campaign sa schools ang stingless bees as pollinators for the vegetable gardens. Yeah, I agree talaga. Mas madali sigurong i-propose yung stingless bees kasi you don't need to worry about the stings talaga eh.
Yeah. Actually, yes. Kaya nga po tag dito yung mga neighboring namin school. Kinakampaign ko rin siya sa mga bata. Thank you, Sir Ma'am Mercy.
Yan, so I think that's about it. Again, let me just share my screen po. And thank you so much again to everyone who joined us here. I hope you learned something from Ma'am Net. Okay, so Ma'am Net, SaBeedo Nights, conversations about the fascinating world of bees and honey. Would like to award the certificate of appreciation to you for sharing valuable information and insights as guest speaker in the 4th episode entitled How to Start Campus Beekeeping in the Philippines, held via Facebook Live at SaBeedo Nights FB Live page this 28th day of January 2023, signed by myself as organizer and founder of World Bee Day Philippines. Ma'am Net, thank you po.
So
Ingat
much.
palagi.
Thank you.
And anything we'd like to promote, kung may mga trainings po ba kayo na naka-schedule na open for the public, or invite them also to your farm for those who are planning to
Wala
go
pa
to
ako mga schedule so far, but I invite you to see our farm. HN Organic Farm is located at Kilometer 5 Malibog, Bungabong Oriental, Mindoro. And the other schools naman, you can also have an appointment with us for if you want to see our setup for the school, Eastern Mindoro College. It's also at Bagong Bayan 2, Bungabong Oriental, Mindoro.
Ano, ito sa
Do
Bungabong,
you
meron
sell colonies po for those who might be wanting to buy from you within your province or nearby?
Stainless bees only po.
Yes, you're selling po. May available po
Yeah.
kayo just in case.
Sa ngayon, siguro few.
Yeah.
Few colonies.
So for those of you who are near Bungabong,
Yeah.
Mindoro, you can message Ma'am Net sa kanyang Facebook page or even sa kanyang page ng HN Organic Farm. All right. So last check. No more questions. Thank you so much po, everyone. Thank you for those who joined on Facebook Live, and see you all again next SaBeedo Nights. Hindi ko po nagawan ng poster, but our speaker for next Saturday will be Sir Datu Makadingding from Cagayan de Oro. He owns Umanica Farm. Ang topic naman po namin will be about stingless beekeeping in farm tourism. So they have lots of stingless bees colonies also in their farm, and the byproducts, they use it in many of their sa cafe po nila and other products po. So hope to see you next Saturday sa SaBeedo Nights. Stay safe, everyone, and God bless.
Oh, thank you.
So, quickly plugging po our products. This is our Hania brand. You can check po sa Shopee, Shile1206. And then we also have the beauty bars, which are yung mga conditioner, shampoo, lotion bars, and soaps, all made with honey from our own hives. And of course, Stingawin, a board game about the fascinating world of bees and honey for ages 7 and up, good for 2 to 5 players. And as usual, I'll end with this video. Thank you, everyone.